Good morning, students. Today I will teach science to the students of Standard 5. So I'll start with Chapter 8 Sound and Noise. So, children, please take out your science book and take out Chapter 8. So, take out Sound and Noise. In this chapter, we will understand about sounds we hear, pleasant and unpleasant sounds, warning sounds, noise, the invisible pollutant. So, children, in our daily life, we hear different kinds of sounds. Many sounds are being produced by human beings, animals, and non living things. So, first of all, we will learn about sound we hear, like the chirping of birds, ringing of bells, barking of dogs, honking of horns, and crying of babies are some sounds that we hear in our everyday life. So we cannot see sound, but we can hear it with our ears. Every day we hear sounds produced by animals and human beings as well as non-living things. So sound of clock, sound of piano, sound of whistle. So these are some pictures which produce different kind of sounds and that we hear. So students, sounds are integral part of our life. So some sounds are pleasant while some are unpleasant. Sounds are produced by both living and non-living things. So now let us discuss about sounds made by non-living thing. As you can see, some pictures of non-living things are given here, like rattling of tea kettle, whistling of cooker, ding ding of call bell. So non-living things like some common objects in our home produce sound. Different sounds are produced by different objects. The sound of an alarm clock is different from the sound made by a pressure cooker whistle. Similarly, sound of a motorbike horn is different from sound of a calling bell. So all these non-living things produce different kind of sounds. Like suppose if you pull a chair, so a sound will be produced. So children, please turn the page. So sounds made by human beings and other living things. As we do many other activities like sneezing, coughing, crying of a baby, singing by a small girl, clapping of a child. So these are all sounds that are produced by human beings. So a variety of sounds are produced by human beings. They make sounds when they talk, speak, laugh, and shout. So these are the sounds which are produced by human beings. Some sounds are produced by animals and birds also. So animals and birds also produce sounds. The chirping of sparrow, barking of dog, roar of a tiger, buzzing of bees, quack of a duck, mew of a cat are some of the examples of sound produced by birds and animals. You can see the pictures: barking of dog, roar of tiger, quack of duck, buzzing of bees. So these are some sounds which are produced by animals and birds also. Sounds of guitar, flute, TV, radio, singing, shouting are examples of man-made sounds. So next to sounds made by nature. Okay, as we know, there are different phenomena in nature like wind, water, trees. So these also produce sound, and these are natural things that make sound, and sound made by nature. It's like rustling of leaves, falling of raindrop, storm and thunder. So these also make different kind of sound, and these are the example of natural things that produce sounds. Now come to the next page, pleasant and unpleasant sound. So first we will understand about pleasant sound. So sound that make us feel happy and comfortable, and they evoke a pleasant sensation. We feel happy, which make us comfortable. So these are called pleasant sound, like chirping of birds, buzzing of bees, guitar, flute, piano. So when these things produce sound, they make us, when we hear them, we feel very happy. So these are called pleasant sound. Now next to unpleasant sounds. So they are the sounds that make us feel unhappy. They evoke unpleasant sensation. While listening to the sound of these non-living things, we feel uneasy, unhappy, we are not satisfied. They make us feel uncomfortable, like constructions, drilling, and honking in traffic. These are unpleasant sound. We can easily make out the difference between sound of a drum and that of a harmonium. The sound of a crow is different from the sound of a cuckoo. Even voice of different students in your class is different. Now we will understand about warning sound. So warning sound means loud sounds heard under certain circumstances are called warning sound. These warning sounds are given to alert pedestrians and vehicles to indicate an emergency. The warning sound is produced by a siren. The siren is used on emergency service vehicles such as ambulance, police cars, fire engines, etc. All these emergency vehicles produce warning sound to alert people and other vehicles to give way to these emergency service vehicles. So students, it is our duty when we see these type of vehicles running on the road, so it is our duty to give them the way so that they can move faster to their destination. Now come to noise, the invisible pollutant. What is noise? Unpleasant and loud sound is called noise. Okay. Sounds of vehicles, horns, loudspeakers and firecrackers are example of unpleasant sound that make noise. So student, it is good to firecrackers. So we will put on loudspeakers and listen music and which make irritate others. So it is wrong. We should not practice these type of things which make others uneasy, unhappy and uncomfortable. Noise affects everyone. The old and sick persons are the most affected by it. This happens because their level of tolerance becomes low. So it is our duty to look after these things. Okay, this does not mean that the young and healthy can be exposed to loud noise. So children, you are also not up to that mark to expose yourself to a loud noise. Okay. Can you sleep when there is a loud noise? No, the answer is no. We cannot sleep when there is a loud noise. So better try to make the atmosphere calm, silent, so other can also live properly. No, you cannot. You get affected by the loud noise and lose your sleep and power of concentration. When excessive and irritating level of noise cause health problems, it is known as noise pollution. Obviously, if you will expose yourself to these loud noise, so one day irritating levels of noise, so you will not able to tolerate this kind of noise and you will have some health issues, and that is called noise pollution. So now we will understand about effect of noise pollution. Loud noise can cause hearing impairments or permanent loss of hearing. So children, please be careful. Turn to the next page. Loud noise disturbs sleeps and concentration of person. Noise result in dizziness, headache and hypertension. So these are the effect of noise pollution. Now we will understand about ways to reduce noise pollution. What are the ways to reduce noise pollution? Do not blow horn unnecessarily. Do not play loud music as it hurts ears. Do not burn firecrackers as they produce loud and unpleasant sound. So this loud and unpleasant sound is not good for our health, and we should not burn firecrackers. Motors, machines and vehicles also produce loud noise when not maintained properly. Proper maintenance should be carried out for better performance. Generators must be kept far away from houses and institutions and in areas where noise cannot harm anyone, or must be kept in soundproof box. If you are working in an area where there is a loud noise, you must wear earplugs to protect your ears. Students must not bang desks and chairs and not shout unnecessarily in the class as it causes noise pollution. So these are the some points that you have to keep in mind and go through it properly. So if you will follow this rule, you may help yourself to reduce noise pollution. You may not help yourself but others also. So try to go through these points properly and follow the instructions. Thank you all.